Hey everyone! Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna stop looking into the viewfinder. Today I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A, so I went to my Instagram and asked on my Instagram story using that little question thingy, and I'm gonna answer those questions today. And I'm not gonna include the username on the screen, but I will put the question because some of the people that ask questions I know personally, and I feel like that's weird to put. This is what I put on my story. I asked for kind of more juicy, I keep looking in the viewfinder, I'm sorry. I kind of asked for questions about college, which there were some, and then juicier questions, not questions I can't think of any examples of non-juicy questions. What's your favorite color? Where do you live? Stuff like that. We'll see how juicy they are. I don't really know. Let's get started. Question number 1. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is losing someone I love, which I know that's a really basic answer, but it is. Obviously, whether it's them passing or just not being in my life anymore. My biggest fear that's just basic and whatever is snakes. The fear that I think about most daily is the fear of not being able to support myself in the future or having enough money after college. Who's had the most influence on your life and how have they influenced you? My mom. I bet you didn't expect me to say my mom. Just kidding. Most basic answer, but my mom really has influenced me a lot in the way I think a lot. She was born in the Philippines and raised in Guam, and she came from a very poor family. She would be lucky if she got one gift for Christmas. They lived in a Quonset hut. I'll insert a picture of that. It's basically just a tin home, really small, one room. My mom got the opportunity to come to America on a school field trip, and she decided she was gonna go one way and just never go back. She lived in San Francisco, the San Francisco area, which is where I was born. She went to a really scary high school with tons of gangs, so she dropped out of high school. People were literally being taken away in straitjackets. Students were trying to stab teachers. It was that bad. She doesn't have a college degree, yet she still found a way to work and get a job at Bank of America and just keep climbing up. And she still works at Bank of America, going from being a teller to being a senior vice president. So that's just really inspiring to me, seeing how your family is and realizing that you don't want to be like that in the future, and realizing you want to be able to support your kids. Also, I forgot to mention, her mom also passed away when she was only 12 years old, so she is really strong. Love you, Mom. What is this? Would you go out with someone who slides in the DMs? Technically, I have. I went on a date with someone, and the first time we ever talked was through DM, but they went to my school. So, it wasn't just a stranger. If you're just a stranger, then no. Describe your high school in very few words. Prideful, privileged, basic, vanilla. What's your snap? Good one. What's the tea? I don't know what that question means, but this person asked 2 questions. What's your favorite memory of 2019 so far? I honestly haven't done much this year. It's February 13th. I haven't done really anything. Probably just hanging out with my one friend that I don't get to see that much. Second question they asked, what's my favorite fashion piece at the moment? For Christmas, I got my Puma Desert Thunder shoes. They're so fresh. And this jacket right here, it's just a black furry jacket. I've been wearing that a lot too. All-time fave artist. My favorite artist is Frank Ocean. Are you gonna miss high school at all? First reading this question, I was no. But I feel I definitely am. I'm gonna miss it to an extent, but I'm not gonna miss it enough to want to go back to it. You know, it's it was a I was about to say it was a good time in my life, but was it really? Not really. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Basic answer, but California. I was born there, and this is gonna sound so dumb, but I only lived there for 3 years until I moved to North Carolina. And whenever I visit there, I just feel I'm at home. Usually when I travel, I feel homesick and I just want to go back to Charlotte. When I go to California, I feel I belong there. I feel home. No one judges you. You can vlog and no one looks at you weird. You can dress however you want. Here where I live, it's kind of judgmental. It's kind of, what are you doing, like blah blah. People are all up in your business. There everyone's doing your own thing, everyone's working, everyone's just making a living, doing whatever they want to do, and that's just where I want to live. Preferably LA, or at least maybe not downtown LA, but the surrounding cities like Santa Barbara or Calabasas or someplace like that, if I have the money, would be a great place to like raise a family. And I know that sounds weird because LA can be an unsafe place, but imagine like me as a 17-year-old, like being raised there. That sounds so dope. You have the hills and the beach and the cities, and it just seems so fun. California, so basic. Will you choose NC State over Appalachian State University if you get in? I think my family thinks I will. If you didn't know, I got deferred from NC State and accepted to App. Watch my last video to hear all about my college stuff. It's honestly a tie for me, and I can't decide because there's things I love about NC State that are unique to NC State, and there's things I love about App that are unique to App. I love that NC State is near city. I love the school spirit. I love how big the school is. I like the campus. I already know my way around. Like, it'd be so just easy to fit right in. But at App, it's beautiful there. There's the mountains. It's a new experience for me. I've never lived in an atmosphere like that before. Whenever I go, I love the vibe, and also the major I'd be taking there is more down the route that I want. Wish me luck in deciding where to go because I have no idea. Awkward date story. I've only really been on one date. I still talk to the person that I went on the date with, and I bet if I brought it up to them, they'd be like,
that wasn't a date.
But like, it was. He just has a really bad memory. I wouldn't say it was like awkward, but like obviously I'm more shy like the first time I meet someone. Our first date was the first time we'd ever talked in person. I don't really have an awkward story. Sorry. What are turn-offs for me? Someone that obviously has bad hygiene. I feel like that's just a given. If you like bad hygiene, didn't mean to offend you. Someone that's too into themselves, isn't caring, doesn't notice things around them, like other people's feelings around them and stuff. Someone that's super shy, not the brightest, talks to tons of girls. What do you look for in a guy? Personality wise, I look for someone that's outgoing because I'm an ambivert. Wow. Can't speak. Okay. I'm an ambivert, and it depends what situation I'm in. Like, if I am meeting strangers, I will probably be more outgoing, whereas if I'm meeting people that I somewhat know or kind of know, I'll be more introverted. But I want someone that will like bring out the outgoing side of me more. I want someone who's supportive, understanding, not judgmental of who I am or what I like to do, like make YouTube videos or makeup or the clothes I like to wear. Someone that's just comfortable to talk to and easy to talk to. Appearance wise, obviously it's not limited to these features, but like if I had to say, someone that's over 6 foot. I prefer darker features like tan skin, brown eyes. I just love brown eyes. Brown hair. And for some reason, I'm not really attracted to abs. I'm just not. Last 2 questions, worst high school memory and best high school memory. I honestly can't even think of a worst one. Maybe when I had a panic attack before my AP Stats exam and I was crying, and so I went home and then took it on the makeup day. Or when I had to do this horrible project in German class and I skipped 2 days of school so I didn't have to sit there while the class was watching my cringy video project thingy. Best high school memory, this is really easy for me to answer. I cheered all 4 years, and I was able to cheer at the state championship twice and watch my high school win the state championship twice in football. Getting to cheer at such big stadiums, Wake Forest and Chapel Hill, it was so fun, and being able to see my school win, because even though I said my school is basic and whatever, I love my school. Those were all the questions I'm gonna answer today. Hopefully they were juicy enough for you. They weren't as juicy as I would have hoped, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want me to do another Q&A, then let me know. Let me know what you want to see from me in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!